For the past 3 decades, vitamin D has been a staple in my daily routine. As I reflect on this long-term commitment, I want to share my experiences and the potential benefits of this essential nutrient. Whether you're considering starting vitamin D supplements or are curious about its long-term effects, I hope my story provides valuable insights. Often referred to as the sunshine vitamin, crucial for maintaining overall health, it plays several key roles in the body, including promoting calcium absorption. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, which is vital for maintaining strong bones and teeth. Supporting immune function. It plays a role in bolstering the immune system, potentially reducing the risk of infections. Regulating mood. Some studies suggest that vitamin D can help regulate mood and ward off depression. Maintaining muscle function. Adequate levels of vitamin D are important for muscle strength and function. My vitamin D journey. Well, it all began 30 years ago when my doctor recommended I start taking supplements. At the time, I didn't fully understand its importance, but I trusted my doctor's advice. Over the years, I've come to appreciate the significant role vitamin D has played in my health and well-being. Bone health. One of the most noticeable benefits has been the maintenance of strong bones. I've never experienced a fracture, and my bone density remains healthy. Immune support. I rarely get sick, even during flu season, which I attribute to a robust immune system supported by vitamin D. Stable mood. I've generally maintained a positive outlook on life, even during challenging times. Overall well-being. I feel that vitamin D has contributed to my overall health and vitality. Research supports many of the benefits I've experienced. According to the health professionals, vitamin D promotes calcium absorption in the gut and helps maintain adequate serum calcium and phosphate concentrations, which are necessary for bone mineralization. Additionally, vitamin D is involved in immune system regulation and may help reduce the risk of chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease and certain cancers. The recommended daily allowance for vitamin D varies by age and other factors. For most adults, 10 micrograms or 400 IU per day is sufficient. However, some individuals may require higher doses, especially those with limited sun exposure or certain medical conditions. It's important to consult with a healthcare provider to determine the appropriate dosage for your specific needs. While vitamin D is essential for health, taking too much can be harmful. Excessive vitamin D intake can lead to hypercalcemia, a condition characterized by high levels of calcium in the blood, which can cause symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, weakness, and kidney stones. Health professionals recommend not to take more than 100 micrograms or 4,000 IU of vitamin D daily. In addition to supplements, vitamin D can be obtained from natural sources such as sunlight. The body produces vitamin D when the skin is exposed to sunlight. Spending 15 to 30 minutes in the sun several times a week can help maintain adequate levels. Certain foods are rich in vitamin D, including fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified products such as milk and cereals. Research on the long-term effects of vitamin D supplementation is ongoing. Some studies suggest potential benefits for bone health, immune function, and even longevity. However, it's important to note that more research is needed to fully understand the long-term impacts. Bone health. Vitamin D is well known for its role in bone health. It helps the body absorb calcium, which is crucial for maintaining strong bones and preventing conditions like osteoporosis. Studies have shown that adequate vitamin D levels can reduce the risk of fractures and improve bone density, especially in older adults. Immune function. Vitamin D plays a role in modulating the immune system. Some research suggests that it can enhance the pathogen-fighting effects of monocytes and macrophages. White blood cells are important parts of the immune defense and decrease inflammation. This might explain why vitamin D deficiency is associated with increased susceptibility to infections. Mood regulation. There is evidence to suggest that vitamin D might help regulate mood and ward off depression. Some studies have found that people with low levels of vitamin D are more likely to experience depression. However, the relationship between vitamin D and mood is complex, and more research is needed to understand the underlying mechanisms. Cardiovascular health. The role of vitamin D in cardiovascular health is still being explored. Some studies have suggested that vitamin D deficiency is associated with an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, such as hypertension and heart disease. However, large-scale randomized controlled trials have not consistently shown that vitamin D supplementation reduces the risk of these conditions. The VITAL study. One of the largest studies on vitamin D supplementation is the VITAL study, which involved more than 25,000 participants. The study aimed to determine whether taking vitamin D, 2,000 IU per day, could reduce the risk of cancer, heart disease, and stroke. The results showed that vitamin D supplementation did not significantly reduce the incidence of these conditions. If you're considering vitamin D supplements, here are 5 practical tips to ensure you get the most benefit. 1. Consult your doctor. Before starting any supplement regimen, always consult with your healthcare provider to determine the right dosage for your needs. 2. Monitor your levels. Regular blood tests can help monitor your vitamin D levels and ensure you're getting the right amount. 3. Combine with calcium. For optimal bone health, consider combining vitamin D with calcium supplements, especially if your diet is low in calcium-rich foods. 4. Be mindful of sun exposure. While sunlight is a natural source of vitamin D, it's important to balance sun exposure with skin cancer risk. Use sunscreen and protective clothing when spending extended periods outdoors. 5. Choose quality supplements. Look for high-quality vitamin D supplements from reputable brands to ensure you're getting a pure and effective product. As I look back on 30 years of taking vitamin D, I'm grateful for the potential benefits it has provided. However, it's important to remember that vitamin D is just one piece of the health puzzle. A balanced diet, regular exercise, and other healthy habits are equally important. If you're considering vitamin D supplements, consult with your healthcare provider to determine the right dosage for you. Remember, everyone's path to health is unique. What has worked for me may not work for everyone, but I hope my story inspires you to take charge of your health and explore the potential benefits of vitamin D. Don't forget to help me. Your valuable like and subscribe are extremely important for. Note: this content is based on personal experience and general information. Always consult with a healthcare professional for personalized medical advice.